Welcome to Future Cinema. Today in this episode we have Evelyn and Magdalena that they came with the movie Listen, a Deaf Baker Journey to Dance. Hello, how are you?
Hi, yeah, I'm feeling good. It's quite hot, but good.
Hi, yeah, thanks for having us. Happy to be here.
To start, why did you have the idea for this film?
That would be me. I think the original inspiration was the way I saw that in today's world we go around and communicate with people, but so many times we realize that we're not really truly listening to one another. So it inspired me to try to find a way to tell a story where I can make clear or visible that true listening doesn't mean that we are talking and we can hear each other, but it means that we actually listen to ourselves and then be aware also of the others, and through this we can listen to others and feel heard at the same time.
Okay, it's like a way that society behaves. I thought also that it could be like personal, like someone that it's deaf, and that's why.
No, actually not. It's coming from that idea, and the deafness of that main character Maya in the movie just came like in the process of writing the script, because I really wanted to find a way to tell this story from the perspective of someone who is not able to hear or has like some problem with communicating. I didn't know at first that she's going to be deaf, but then in the process I came to that, and I was excited to explore that idea and see how we can make this visible, that in order to truly listen, we don't have to be able to physically hear someone. Like, listening is so much deeper, and communicating between two people it happens in so many levels that it doesn't necessarily have to do with just the speaks and the sound of our talking.
Okay, I like it a lot now, because now I understand, because it's like a metaphor, and I know that some films that they talk about deaf people, they don't use sound at all, and I was like watching the film, I was like, yeah, but something, it's as long as you can hear the voices and everything. I know that the sound that you put it was super neutral, so you cannot hear the background or whatever. But for me it was like, I don't like feel it like complete, and now I understand, which it makes sense for the society like this. Nice. And why or how can you feel that you can express feelings and needs with the dance? I mean, because the girl, like Maya, expressed herself, connect with the rest of the world with the dance. How do you think that this is possible?
I think that comes from my personal experience, because I come from theater and dance myself, and I lived in Barcelona for 2 years and went to a physical theater school, which for me was like, the technique that I learned was corporal mime, and for me that technique was really powerful, because I've always felt like I'm a creative person. Writing is totally my thing, but otherwise I cannot do much. Like, I tried painting, I tried other things, and I cannot draw nicely. Like, you should see my storyboards, it's not good. But this physical theater technique was for me, and dance, because it's very connected, was for me something that I felt like, oh my God, now I can really express myself. Like, I don't have to try to put it in words or tell it to someone and you feel like, okay, did you understand what I really meant? But with this technique, I was like on stage moving my body and really felt like it doesn't matter how you interpret this and how or what you interpret into this or understand, but for me, I feel heard. I feel like I can express myself and do it without words. So I guess it just came from my personal experience. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Also, I read that in the plot or in the description that we had, that the journey that Maya does, it's like the classical hero journey.
Yeah.
Can you explain this?
Sure. So that was one of my goals, because that is my first movie, and I've done a lot of video content before and some experiments for myself, but hero's journey is something that we know that works. It always works, because almost every Hollywood movie is a hero's journey, and I will not say what a hero's journey is, but basically it's someone who needs a change and then goes through something and then comes out from the other side totally changed. I just wanted to see how hard it is to write this, because we know it works, and everybody can, or many people can quickly explain what is the meaning behind this structure or how it works, and it seems easy because it's just a very simple structure of storytelling, but it's super hard to write this. And it's really my challenge throughout this whole thing was really how to make her suffer, and that's to be honest, for me that was really the biggest learning. I need to make her suffer more, and I know that in my next movie, in my next hero's journey, the hero will be going through hell, because really it sounds super easy, but when you write it, I don't know, maybe others are more talented with writing, but for me it was I wanted to know how to actually apply this to a story and how it works. And I mean, I think it makes sense. I think the story is round, and you can understand somehow you can follow the story, and it's not going to all 10 directions, but that's why that's why it's a hero's journey, and that's why it's probably 20 minutes long instead of 7.
Well, yes, but also I think that it's even more difficult, because even if it's 20 minutes, it's a short film.
Yeah.
If you develop it in 1 hour 30 or 2 hours,
you have more time for suffering.
Yes, yes. Maybe you leave the last 5 minutes to develop the character and only suffer. But I think that maybe it's more difficult with a short film usually.
I guess so, yeah.
True.
Do you think that this story will also be possible to do it in a long film?
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you will make her suffer so much.
90 minutes long.
Yeah.
89 after the
89.
credits.
True. 1 minute for credits.
Yes. Well, I already mentioned about the sound, the neutral sound, and so on. How come this idea? Maybe it's not made on purpose, but I had this feeling when I watched it, so I assume that it's on purpose. So how comes this idea? You know what I mean? So
the score of the film, or
the whole sound design.
The sound design, yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know that it's not properly your department, but you are kind of involved, so.
Yeah. I mean, we work together with one other student from audio department who is responsible for the score of the movie. So basically all the soundtrack and the music in it, and then we had a team of 2 other students from also master students in FS Salzburg who made the sound design and the audio mixing. And I mean, obviously we worked very closely together, me as the director and them as sound designers and music as composers. But it was very important for me also that everybody in this project, because it's a student project and everybody wants to do their best and have something from it for them. So it was important to me that everybody has their freedom, that every department feels like I can do what I want to do. Obviously in according to also my desire of what the story and the movie is, but still very much freedom. And that's why I guess anyway for us it was very nice to it was very important that the team or the core team works well together. So we had the fortune that we found each other in a way that really we clicked and we worked nicely together. And so this collaboration was not difficult, it was not hard, nobody had to fight for their creative ideas, and we were just like building up the whole thing. But we were like, I mean, Christina, who did the sound or the score, she's also a dancer, and so she anyway wanted, like, it's a kind of music that she is into as a creator. So we just had a few sessions and tried out some sounds, but also it's very strongly inspired from Cymatics, which is the visualization of sound, so the cymatic frequencies. And we had a very nice, thanks to our cool producers, a nice opportunity to be at the Schmiedehallein at the festival, and we were there for 10 days, and we were experimenting with the cymatics and with the frequencies, and then we just also checked which actual sounds make specific frequencies, and then building up to this, somehow also the music and the whole sound design happens. So it has a lot to do with how we feel music with our body, and so this is the main inspiration for the whole sound design. So even if at the beginning you don't really like know that it's going to be connected to this, still there's already hints to, oh, okay, there is something, and
which is a good connection to deaf people who feel the music and the sound. So this is also a reason why we put the cymatics into the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the question is for you, Magdalena.
No stress.
Usually the work of a producer, it's like more hidden. It's like the director and the actors are usually like, also the sound and camera, it's like always seen. But the producer work, I think that it's like quite hidden usually, like always. How
they make the most money though.
Yeah,
maybe, yeah.
But it's like this now. How it's to produce something for like a project for students, because usually, how it is? Can you explain us?
Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun too. Like there are always obstacles, but I think if the team is good, like if you have a good team constellation and you know good each other, like the team building at the beginning, then I think it's good to go through all the obstacles, especially at the beginning with the concept, with the pre-production, to find all the locations, the cast. It's a really big process. We're actually 2 producers. It's me, Magdalena, and Elena. And 2 persons for the whole production is really less. So, I mean, for a student project, it's okay, but also Evelyn, the director, is also included into the production. But yeah, it's tough, but you can manage it with a good team, I'd say.
It's tough, and also it's like less budget than a normal movie or short film usually. Well, short films doesn't get so much, at least in Spain. I think that also here. Yeah. But I think that 2 producers, it's not like quite enough.
No, it's not.
But I just want to add that they really did a great job, because I know that it was stressful. I know like all the levels of management and organization that goes into this, and they could have been like totally stressed because they have so much on the table, but they were like, their priority was that the whole team is feeling safe and good. So we were very lucky to have them as our producers. So
thank you.
Anybody who needs a good producer.
No, but yeah, you have to set boundaries. You have to have priorities. What is more important, like the budget, the time. Then we have to decide, okay, we will take this with less money, but the quality will be better there, but this will not be that good. So you have to always communicate, like the topic of the movie. But yeah.
And we talk about the pre-production. How was the recording itself? What experience did you have, like both?
In the pre-production?
No, in the production, like there, on a stage.
Yeah, the production was about 1.5 weeks, right? It was stressy. Like every day, I was like in a really concentrational mood, and we didn't get enough sleep every day. It was really hard because we didn't had much team members to help out with the equipment and so on. So we did it ourselves with the camera and everything. It was really hard, but we managed it in a way. Like, it was really good. But in a way, I was in a flow, kind of, because we prepared everything. So I knew, okay, these 2 days we're at this location, then we have to move there, what we have to do next. So you're in a kind of flow state. So afterwards, now I would say it wasn't that stressy, but yeah, it's a different energy, I'd say, than in a pre-production.
So it seems that it was super well organized.
It was very well organized, and we were actually also on set. I feel we were working very efficiently. So normally I think it's very well known. I mean, not in the real movie world, because there 1 minute it costs so much money that you cannot afford to go overtime. But in the student film field, everybody knows that, like, you start very early and you finish sometime in the night. So I have to say I'm very proud that most of the time we were either very punctual with our set finish time, or even sometimes we were faster, like we could finish earlier. And that was all because of the organization that went into this production during the pre-production. So, and we had a very good production management also from Magdalena mostly, which was for me as a director very important, because there's so much going on and there's light and people and everything. And I, as a director, have to be able to focus on the acting, like how to direct the actors, but also to communicate with the camera. And then I don't have time to check, like to keep my eye also on the time. So Magdalena was always there, like, okay, for that shot we have like another 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, we need 5 more, so from the next you can take 5 less, like this. But it was really nice because we already knew each other so well, and we knew how we worked together. So even though we have never done a movie together before, the flow was really good on set. So I think that was really like one of the most important things that everybody, like, I felt like I felt very safe and well. You know, I didn't feel like, oh my God, how are we gonna have to work until 2, or I don't know what time it is. Can we eat something? Like,
No.
Very good.
And did you experience any challenge?
Oh, many challenges.
I think a film project without challenges isn't a film project.
Anything that you can mention, like this, it's super important, or this?
I think first of all, like, we started with the most difficult scene at the very beginning on the first day. It included dance, cymatics, camera, and very difficult lighting situation, because we needed like a stage situation, but everything had to be like well lit, and also we had a big screen on the background, which was like, it was very difficult with the camera to like make it not how do you call it, flicker. Yeah, that you like. So actually I had to use a plugin to take off the flicker at the end, because really it was not possible. But I think it was like, this was one of the first challenges, and we thought it's actually good. But of course, like, there are these things in the production that you cannot, like, we had, I don't know how many, 7 locations, like really a lot of locations actually for a short movie. And then to organize all of this, like with the, like, are the actors available, are the locations available, and all this, like, are the people from the team available? So we actually had no chance. We had to do it either on that day or on another day, but it was not available from some other location, whatever. Anyway, like, we had to do it this way, and we felt like, okay, maybe it's good because now the worst part is over from the very beginning. But it was a very big challenge that day, because we were also like very excited to start filming, and then that was one of the things. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe you have something from production that was like unexpected. But
I think the bakery was challenging, like to find the bakery from your mood board that is in this style, and it was only available on the weekends and not for many hours, so we have to decide and cut everything, like the shots, and press everything to the timetable. But yeah, we find a solution. So I think Panzerhalle Bakery, this was really, really nice. Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, of course, like just some daily struggles, somebody's coming late, whatever. But actually, I have to say, like, not very many super big things happened that were like, oh my God, what do we do? Like, we were always very solution oriented.
Well, better, better,
Optimistic.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that was also something that was very important at the beginning, that we had this team building situation where we also said, like, whatever happens, we're just going to find a solution and then go with this. Like, we don't focus on whatever is not working out. So I guess we didn't put so much attention to all the things that didn't work.
Now that the project is finished, it's like the end of your master, this project. Which path do you think that this film will follow? Like, you will go with this to any content, or it's like the final project and that's all?
Yeah, we thought to do some submissions to festivals. We have a plan, like in New York, in London, there are a lot of cool festivals with dance, like dance shorts or narrative shorts. And yeah, we hope that this story finds its way to the festivals, to the people. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's going to be one screening from the FH Salzburg in autumn this year, so either October or November. It's not fixed yet, but there is going to be one official screening that we know that will be there.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, we cannot control it if we will be invited to festivals or not, but we're definitely submitting it because it was very much energy that went into this, and we did this with all of our heart, so it would be nice if some people saw it.
Yeah.
And this is the way of the short film, but your path, what do you have any project in mind, like new projects to prepare, or you're preparing something, or you are like, okay, no, I will do the writing the thesis and after let's see?
I have to say, I'm not sure, like, I'm not working on a project right now. I'm definitely going to be a freelancer in this field, so I'll see where this path takes me exactly, but I have to say, like, after it was finished, I was finished. I was like finished with the movie. I didn't have any brains anymore.
Brain cells.
Nothing was there. But after some months, like now, I go around and always look like, oh, that's a scene. Oh, that's a scene. Oh, that's a story. And I like take notes all the time. And yeah, of course, some ideas are there, but there is nothing specific that I'm working on right now other than my master thesis, like you already mentioned.
Yeah, I think I will focus on my thesis right now. I'm done with some projects right now, but I'm open to do some more projects. Maybe there will be some in the future. I have many ideas, but as a private person, or if you work somewhere, it's really hard to get your creative visions into this company or somewhere. And you need the people, you need the budget, you need, yeah, a lot of things, which is a good opportunity when you study. But yeah, maybe there will be some possibilities to do some. But I will be, yeah, we'll be happy to do it.
From our side, the questions about the film, I mean, I'm already done with them, but I don't know if there's something that I didn't ask or mention that you say, okay, this one is important that people can know about it.
I mean, I actually try to like incorporate all the things that are important to me to questions you asked, which were not actually like always connected to these things. So like from my side, I think that these are the things, like for me, it's just a story of like true listening. And I'm also aware that maybe that whole idea doesn't really come through like this. It's also okay because it was just an initial inspiration and now the story is something else. But I guess the story of Maya is still visible, and I think it's. Oh my God, there was a channel. No, no problem.
No. Explain.
I think it's just important to maybe just the Cymatics, which I like briefly did mention, but I think that's one of the things that was very nice for me, that we like actually like experimented with real objects and then filmed them to really visualize the music and the sound and the frequencies, and then make it somehow visible how a deaf person can feel it on their skin or in their heart. And also there's very, very big part, like you already mentioned, of that is the music and the sound design, like with those with the bass and with the sound effects that somehow also maybe touch you, like specifically in the cinema you might feel it somewhere in your body if you hear it and watch the movie. And otherwise maybe just I mean, also you mentioned that I mean, you asked if that could be a long movie and not a short movie. I also think it could, because I'm a very, very complicated person, and when I do something, I do too much. Like, I want to put too many things together. So it's a hero's journey. It has, I mean, the VFX is now not so VFX anymore. Like, I mean, it was planned very much more VFX, but now it's just like a little less, but it's still there, and that was one of the things that had to be incorporated. The Cymatics and dance, and you know, like, there's just too much. That had to be combined, and so I mean, at the end, I'm actually surprised how well it played out with all these things in the movie. But maybe that's one of the things that I had to get off my chest, you know, like.
I mean, it was a short film. I also can see her laughing that maybe it was the production suffering, like, for sure, this we cannot do it. But I think that it was nice. And now that you have like the baby like there, like the short film, what do you think that, okay, this, if I need to restart it again, I will do it different?
There are a lot of things I think
but like different. Part of the challenge that I wanted to know what great challenge you had.
I would try to tell the story in less locations. Like, that would make the whole production process much easier.
I mean, if you would have the same budget, it's a difference if we have more budget or not. But if you would have the same budget, what would I change? Nothing.
Cheaper hotels for the actors.
Cheaper hotels for the actors. That was a mess.
Nice to them.
yeah, totally.
They had very nice places too.
Yeah, sleep. I would. Yeah, true. The budgeting, I would maybe. Yeah, spend the money somewhere else, not in like accommodations for the actors. But all in all, it was nice. I think the locations weren't that like a big problem. It's nice that you have some variations in a movie. Yeah. It wasn't that complicated. But maybe more time with the casting, actually. Like, we decided really quick on the actors, and maybe spent more time with the actors, with dancing, and yeah, maybe bringing more, you know, your director's vision to them, and maybe more time in pre-production for the preparation of that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. Also, because we all had like, it's not like we all had life next to doing this. So like, so many things happened in all of our lives. That was also a little bit rushing. We made a few very fast decisions because we just had to put our attention somewhere else. But I mean, it's also part of life, no? Like, you cannot plan anything really.
Yeah, but the production, it's like super smash everything and super quickly.
Yeah,
so I understand. So we are arriving to the end. We have here a box with some questions. So I will let you the box. You need to pick one question like together and answer. Like, you don't need to answer together. You can read it and let's see. I don't know what the questions are. And then you write one question.
Okay, do you want to pick out?
You. Okay. Take a good one.
Wait, this is a good one.
Not what's your favorite movie?
Well, maybe.
I don't know.
It's in German, so if you can translate it, it will be amazing.
Yeah. If you would have... if you would have any budget, if you would have so much money, which movie would you shoot?
Like, if budget wasn't a question.
Yeah, if budget wasn't a question.
Which movie would you shoot?
But you need to put it in a movie. You cannot go and make a house to you, you know?
You cannot go shopping. Oh my God.
I know the answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would
please.
make a big Bollywood production,
Right.
like the biggest production with dance and everything, combine Bollywood with Hollywood and everything, maybe with Maya and Emily in it, but it would be a big VFX Bollywood production because they're really expensive. So yeah, this would be so nice with dance and culture and yeah. This
And location where? There.
India.
everywhere. India. In India, in everywhere. I don't know. It depends on the story, but yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think I would. I'm not sure about which kind of movie, but I think I would just like take a lot of time and go somewhere with the whole cast and the team, and then just like tune into the whole material and the topic, and then just like live in this world of the movie so that it can also be visible and felt through the screen. But I'm not sure about like, I feel like I want to tell like stories that touch. So for me, that experience was also very important to like try to put all the things together in VFX, because we are in FS Salzburg and we have that chance and like all these things. So I know that many people want to like try out all these super studios and motion capturing and all these things that are like super cool and animated and everything. And I think it's cool, but I feel like the story has to be strong and then you can make anything out of it. So I would like really work super hard on, first of all, the story and creating it, and then like bringing everybody together, because that was also one of my favorite parts of that project, that like we didn't have so much time, but we had time for this, that we really come together and work on this thing together. So
Nice. Can you write any question? You don't need to say it. Well, if you want, you can.
write it in Spanish though.
Yeah, come on.
In any other language. Which question should we write down? A difficult one.
What's your favorite movie? That would be difficult.
That's difficult enough.
It cannot, I mean, it should be like, it's better if it's related with cinema.
Or cinema, yeah.
If it's not, okay, we agree, because we cannot stay here forever, but for me it's not a problem, but
It's hot.
yes.
Do you know the movies like the 5D cinema, 6D or something, with all the water and the air and, you know?
Right.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Maybe which movie would you watch in a 8D cinema? I think it's 8D.
8K.
Not K, like 8D. Like
Yeah, because you can feel the...
It's 8K?
No, 8K I think is just
No,
like
it's the, yeah. I
it's
think it's
just
5D, no?
5D.
6D.
Yeah. Oh my God,
Or
that's
something like this.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
We're,
something like this.
I mean,
discussing this.
I don't know until which number
you're right.
they are
It's
now.
5D, yeah. Which 5D?
yeah, let's say
Which
5D.
movie? Okay. Oh my God, I would watch. I
But
would.
usually they are not like typical movies that everyone watch, because,
Jurassic
for
Park
example,
would be...
yes,
Fancy.
yes. I think that in Barcelona there was a cinema with one dinosaurs
You
movie
see?
related with this. I never entered, but
Yeah.
I think maybe you have this memory.
I don't think so. I didn't go there. I was more into theater that time.
Me too. Well, usually.
I'll need time to write that down. Wait. If you could watch a movie in a 5D cinema.
So,
Yeah.
which movie you will watch or prepare?
Yeah, then, you know, like...
I mean,
she wrote watch.
It's not me doing
you.
the question, but
Should we answer the question now?
No,
or-
no.
Oh.
No.
I mean,
she's
which
asking
one-
if you really want to ask which movie you would watch, or would you actually want to ask which movie would you produce? If it would be.
this one it was the question.
Both would be interesting.
So then,
It's like,
Actually, watch.
yeah, watch.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
watch.
and which one will you watch? Like now? In the
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. And you?
Avatar
Bollywood.
2.
Avatar.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So
water
nice.
and
Yeah.
I don't
For
know,
3
like
hours?
flying. Yeah, flying on these things. 3 hours. Okay.
Oh right, you could be flying on the.
But you know, you only watch. You don't feel it.
you feel it.
You feel it in a 5D
Yeah,
cinema.
in 5D cinema, you can like.
The
you're
seat is
sitting-
moving.
Ah, okay, yes, like when
and
you
maybe
go to
sometimes
Disneyland.
water comes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
know.
are some.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it now.
We're all like professionals. We all know what 5D is and not 8K.
Yeah. Maybe it's not 5, it's 6 already.
Like 7 senses.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much for being in the program. We are like finishing now. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And see you next time in Future Cinema.
The water doesn't care if it's heard or understood. It still moves. The branches don't ask the wind where it's going. They just follow, bending, twisting, listening, maybe? Can the body listen? Is it enough to just feel? Would they watch? Would they see me if I moved again? My feet might not catch the beat, but the air would move. It would move. Maybe it doesn't matter what I can't hear. Maybe I don't need to.